My mind is really not in a good place right now. That's kind of why I play this background music, and also, yeah, my spirit might not be particularly high today. Let's continue. If we have time, I'll maybe talk more about how I feel, but I think it's better for me to start working. Last time we stopped at the end of part 4, and today we're going to start part 5. Purling noise. To get cool looking solid structures, most people use some form of purling noise. These are named after the inventor Ken Purling. Purling structure doesn't return white noise like this. Instead, it returns something similar like blurred white noise. Okay. A key part of purling noise is that it is repeatable. It takes a 3D print as input and always return the same randomish number. Nearby points return similar numbers. Another important part of purling noise is that it be simple and fast, so it's usually done as a hack. I'll build that hack up incrementally based on Andrew Kensler's description. Okay. Not sure how that would be used, but let's try it. We could just tile all space with a 3D array of random numbers and use them in blocks. You get something blocky and where the repeating is clear. Let's just use some sort of hashing to scramble this instead of tiling. This has a bit of support code to make it happen. Okay, so this is basically purling texture class and functions. I should make the screen look like this. Yes. So we make a new file. And I probably wouldn't understand exactly how that works, but let's try. Wait. Okay. So it's basically a random double. Well, it could be a float, but I think here we use a double. And yeah, we kind of assign a random double to every point that we need. Generate perm. What's generate perm? Okay, it's basically it's a permutation of a series of integers. And yeah, this is the destructor. The noise is it's some color, but no, it's not some color. I may not know what this is. This is a way to make the white noise, I suppose, but I don't know exactly the algorithm. The generate perm. Yes, we went through this. Okay, this is just function to make permutation. Now if we create an extra structure that takes these floats between 0 and 1 creates gray colors. So we need this to include purling. And this noise texture is one kind of texture that, yes, I guess it can be put upon other kind of textures. Okay, but I mean this is some kind of gray, 111. And we're going to use it on some spheres. Let's see. 2 purling spheres. So we're making another list. 2 purling spheres. Well, this is very similar to to the sphere above. We basically just changed the texture from checker to the noise texture, and yeah, that's it. So we need to switch 0. What is switch 0? I don't even remember. Default. Okay. Oh, we made another one. The world is 2 Perlin spheres. Look from is this and look at. Okay, it's pretty much the same. It's just we are changing it to 2 Perlin spheres. And hashing does it. Okay, let's see. For this one, I don't want. Well, let's see if 20 can do it. If 20 cannot, I'll try something else. Let's cd into the debug folder. Yeah. Let's see. What is ray tracing one? Okay, it's not too slow. And let's do it. Okay, refresh it. Nope, this is not right. And also, how large is it? I mean, it's reasonably large, so I don't think that's a problem. But this is case 3, and we probably need to update something so that we can get 3. Turn object, that's the same, and I think we didn't do anything wrong here. So what did we do? It started with the perfect kiss. We could feel the poison setting. Perfect couldn't keep this love alive. I feel like it falls into a wrong. Oh, let's do 3 and see if it can compile. Okay. It's still very fast, so it worries me a bit. I don't think it should be this fast. Oh wait, it's actually right. Okay, anyway, it's good. It's not of like high quality, but it's fine. And to make it smooth, we can linearly interpolate. I should have known what this means if I've learned some of my subjects better, but I actually don't. That's double noise here. Okay, so the noise. Okay, this is difficult. Well, let me get the trilinear interpolation first. I honestly have no idea what that means. Okay, so the linear interpolation basically takes a 3D number and yeah. I know this is a way to calculate the determinant. No, not determinant. The gradient along some direction. So here I feel like it's gradient along all directions. You just take the what's that called? The sum of the gradients. But anyway, it is that kind of thing. I kind of vaguely remember, but I don't know the significance here. And so for the noise, yeah, I have to admit I don't know what this part means. But well, you can see the the results, it kind of smooths everything out. Let's see. It's still very fast. It surprised me a little bit here because I didn't expect this to be this fast. Okay. Yes. Looks exactly as what it should be. But okay, let's go. Smoothing yields an improved result, but there are obvious great features in there. Some of it is match bands, a non-perceptual artifact of linear interpolation of color. A standard trick is to use a Hermit cubic to round off the interpolation. Okay, I definitely need to look that up. Yeah, once again, I don't know what that is. Well, this is like why mathematicians are so awesome. Like when I feel like a lot of things it's like mathematicians just find all these things, just kind of build all these structures, although they have no idea where they would be used. Like when people know nothing about like I don't know, some kind of astronomy things, they already built like mathematical models, or like they already made up a lot of structures for that, so that when people need them later, they kind of just use it. Also like taking for granted, I would say a little bit. But anyway, that's why I like math so much. It is also a bit low frequency. We can scale the input point to make it vary more quickly. Okay. So the noise structure can take another double parameter, kind of the like the smoothness, or yeah. Oh, it's in texture, and here it can take this, and the color. Oh wait, this is not in the checker texture. It's in the noise texture. Okay. And the color return is multiplied by the scale. We also add another parameter scale. Okay, we then add that scale to the 2 Perlin sphere. To Perlin sphere. Yes, this line. This line, okay. I need to delete this. And let's see. It's good that today all the models we have rendered are very fast. Okay. Yes, this one looks a lot different. And this is still a bit blocky looking, probably because the min and max of the pattern always land exactly on the integer xyz. On the integer? Oh yes, because you can still see see where it ends. Ken Perlin's very clever trick was to instead put random unit vectors instead of just floats on the lattice points, and use a dot product to move the min and max off the lattice. So first we need to change the random floats to random vectors. These vectors are any reasonable set of irregular directions, and I won't bother to make them exactly uniform, yes. So this is the random float, becomes a new vector, and this becomes a random unit vector. So we also need to delete the, instead we need to delete the float, delete the vector now. And we just change this. The Perlin class noise also changes. Okay, so the 3 Are these changed at all? I feel like these are not changed. Did I? Anyway, I feel like they are not changed. Oh, does it mean like that? Yo, okay, don't do this. I guess yes. And this is Vex 3. What is this changed to? Oh, okay, so it's from random float to random vector now. And this is pretty intercept. Okay. And the pretty intercept becomes a lot more interested, I guess. I feel like we should just have a different method. Okay, let's replace it. I mean, we don't need the previous one anyway. The output can return negative values. These negative values will be passed to the square root function, and oh, okay, yes, we need to cast them back to a positive value so that we can take a square root. And that's color value. Wait, how do we do? Why is this the way to cast it back to 0 and 1? I don't know why this would cast it to 0 and 1, to be honest. Oh, it's more like maybe. Now I can just hope it works. Okay. Well, I don't like this picture very much, but that's some improvements. Introducing turbulence. Very often a composite noise that has multiple summed frequencies is used. This is usually called turbulence, and it's a sum of repeated calls to noise. Okay. You just kind of do the addition some way. The accumulation and depth is, yeah, you're just repeatedly doing this. I don't think it's very rocket science. Oh, I don't like looking at this picture. I mean, it's good technology, but I don't like looking at it. That changes the thing in, yeah. Wow, it's actually very like versatile, I think. However, usually turbulence is used indirectly. For example, the hello world of procedural solid texture is a simple marble-like texture. The basic idea is to make color proportional to something like a sine function. Oh, okay. That is how this like a lot of the textures are made. Like you kind of make it like occur periodically. Okay, so that's very smart, I think. Wait, no, it didn't change the. Oh, okay. I haven't done this yet. I'm like the picture didn't change. The texture is changed to 10 times, so it only occurs like when at like certain integer points, I think. And then image texture mapping. from the hit point P, we compute the surface coordinates UV. We then use this to index into our procedural solid structure like marble. We can also read an image and use the 2D UV texture coordinates to index into the image. Nope, that's not right. Yes, now it looks a lot better. And actually, it's very nice because every time it randomizes to a different picture. A direct way to use scaled UV in an image is to round the U and the V to integers and then use them as IJ pixels. This is awkward because we don't want to change the code when we change the image resolution. So instead, one of the best universal unofficial standards in graphics is to use texture coordinates instead of image pixel coordinates. These are just some form of fractional position in the image. For example, for pixel ij in an n of x by n of y image, the image texture position is this. This is just a fractional position. Now we also need to create a texture class that holds an image. I'm going to use my favorite. This is another another library that I've never used, but it's not another library. It's let's see. It reads an image into a big array of unsigned charts. These are just packed RGBs with each component in the range 0 to 255. The image texture class uses the resulting image data. So texture. We are making another texture called image. Do we need more? Yes, we need more library. And I also need IOStream. Well, I don't have any image on this computer, I think. So it's going to be a bit difficult if they don't provide me with image. The representation of a packed array in that order is pretty standard. Thankfully, the STB image package makes that super simple. Just write a header called this that also deals with some compiler warnings. Okay. So it disables some warnings for this library, and we also include this library, and so above assume that you have copied the STB image H into a folder called external, adjust according to your directory structure. No, I actually haven't, so let's see, how do I do that? Nope. No, I haven't done that yet. STB. STB image. So what are we going to do? Oh, for now I don't have it, so well, let's just search for it, I think. So this is the ray tracing STB library. I'm going to see what it is. Wait, what? This is a Is this a package or is it? Oh, okay, I see. Well, let's just copy it and make a. Okay, I hope this is the right thing to do here. And we just grab any kind of map. Okay. Here's a code to read the image from a file and then assign it to a diffuse material. Okay, so we probably need to save that file. Hitable list called Earth. The Earth map. And save image as Earth map. The Earth surface is okay. It's the thing that we just defined, and the globe is basically just a sphere. And we are okay. We're making another switch. Let's want to get to 4. We look from the same viewpoint. If the photo comes back with a large science sphere in the middle, then okay. Wait, in your build directory, so we probably shouldn't make it there. It should be in a different place. Earth map. Here. Let's see if it works. Okay, so it can build. What about this? Oh, okay, looks very nice. The next section, we're moving forward very fast today. Rectangles and lights. Lighting is a key component of ray tracing. Early simple ray tracers used abstract light sources like points in space or directions. Modern approaches have more physically based lights, which have position and size. To create such light sources, we need to be able to take any regular object and turn it into something that emits light into a scene. First, let's make a light-emitting material. We need to add an emitted function. We could also add it to a hit record instead. That's a matter of design taste. Yeah, I mean, like technically any object can emit light, so I don't think it matters. Let's just do it in material H. Like the background, it just tells the ray what color it is, and it performs no reflection. It is very simple. So it's like diffuse light. Wait, shouldn't be here. So this diffused light basically has a function called emit, and okay, for now it is not so special. I don't have to make all the non-emitting materials implement emitted. I have the base class returning blank. So yeah, so the base class material, like a lot of materials are not emitting light, so it would be kind of pointless. Yeah, it can be a virtual method. And we also need to add background color to the ray color function. We want a pure black background so that the only light in the scene is coming from the emitters. To do this, we'll add a background color parameter to our ray color function and pay attention to the new emit value. Okay. So this is in the main function. Yes, this is in the main function. If the ray color can take one more parameter, the background color parameter, yes. If the ray has nothing, return the background color. Okay, this is at the end. If depth is less than 0, if word is not hit, then we return this. Wait, I shouldn't do this here. This is more like if... Yeah, I have to replace this whole thing, I think. Yes. Basically, if it's hit, if it's not hit, return background. If it's hit, then we continue to evaluate all the other parameters. The color background is 000, which is black. Why is this at aperture? Like every time they change the place of these parameters. The background color. Okay, we need to add background color for all the cases here. Okay, that's not so hard to do. Oh, okay, we also add a new case that's just print out like a black screen. Okay. And the pixel color is... that also need to be changed to plus the ray color with taking account of the background color. Okay. Since we are removing the code that's used to determine the color of the sky where we hit at, we need to pass in a new color value from our old scene renders. We've elected to stick with a flat bluish white for the whole sky. You could always pass in a boolean to switch between the previous skybox code versus the new solid color background. We'll keep it simple here. I'm going to see how what does 4 look like right now. Okay, it is done. And I think only the background color will change, that's my guess. No, the background color didn't even change. What about 5? Make sure that everything works. This should be very fast. Yeah, it's a lot faster. So at least something is changing, otherwise the speed. Yes. Okay, we kind of get what we wanted. Creating rectangle objects. Now let's make some rectangles. Rectangles are often convenient for modeling man-made environments. I'm not sure what axis-aligned rectangles are, so let's just make them. First, here's a rectangle in an xy plane. Such a plane is defined by z value, for example z equals to k. Yeah, to determine whether a ray hits such a rectangle, we first determine where the ray hits the plane. Recall that a ray P of t is equal to a plus tb has its z component defined by that. We can rearrange it so that we can solve for t. Since we have t, we can plug in that equation for x and y. It is a hit if x is between x0 and x1 and y is between y0 and y1. Because our rectangles are axis aligned, their bounding boxes will have an infinities inside. This can be a problem when dividing them up with our axis-aligned bounding volume hierarchy. To counter this, our hittable objects should have a bounding box that has finite width along every dimension. For our rectangles, we'll just pad a box a bit on the infinities inside. I don't understand why this would have an infinities inside actually. I feel like if you can slice up the plane, it wouldn't matter, but Oh, let's try it first. So this is actually a new class because we are building the box a bit different. So this is the rectangle we have, and okay, we also have a material parameter. The hit is very similar with the regular ABB box, but the bounding box is a bit different. So pad the Z dimension a small amount. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, I didn't understand the rectangle being a kind of a 2D object. I thought it was okay. So it was literally like a 2D rectangle, and this is just giving some like depth to the z-axis. And the hit function is, let's see how different it is. The hit function, probably need to compare it with a regular one because I didn't remember what a regular looks like anymore. Yeah, so the regular one goes from... No, I don't think it's... No, it has nothing to do with the regular one anymore. Okay. So this is k minus r origin. What is the... Okay, this is just the linear, kind of the linear speed. You need to parameterize the thing and see if the t we are getting is in between the time minimum and maximum. If it's a yes, then we want to compute where exactly the x and y coordinates are. If somehow it also go over the bound of the rectangle, then we return false. I feel like it wouldn't return false. No. Why do we need another return false again? So if we first parameterize t, and then yeah, we have t, and then we solve for x and y. That's a hit. Okay. Well, maybe it's just extra safe because I feel like if t makes sense, it wouldn't go over the boundary anyway. But okay. And then we do the orthonormal as how we did it before. So the material is also, yeah, the material is assigned. Okay. I'm a bit confused why this doesn't look similar to the hit function in AABB, but I think it looks like another hit function. Let me think of like which hit function it is. Is it in hittable? I feel like it's in like hittable or hittable list, like another like irrelevant. Not like, oh yes, it's similar to the hittable list. Okay, so that's why they say you can put this function in either of the classes. Okay. Okay, so and then we need to set up the rectangle as a light source. The light source is once again in the main CC. Okay, we basically like put everything in the main CC. So this is another hittable object, and it has it has a noise texture. I'm not sure why it should have a noise texture, but I guess anything would matter because the light source is we don't really look at the light source, so yeah. And it is, yeah. Why do we make the... Oh, okay, we are making the plane and then the sphere once again. Why do we do it that way? What kind of light source would that be? I thought it's like a song or like some... well, apparently not, so... movie sphere, that is the main CC, and we also need to... Okay, so this is a new case 5. Case 5 is just doing the... Oh, I'm a bit scared to see what the result would be. Oh, okay, it's actually not... Wow, it's a lot better than I thought. So a light source is basically... Oh wait, sorry, the building failed. 182. What did we do with 182? What, 182? Oh yes, that part. Samples per pixel is 400. I don't want to do 400, so let me do 200 and try how fast it is. If it's very slow, I'm probably like going to make it even smaller. This is just like too much pressure for my computer, and it's not necessary, I think. Okay, it's not very slow. I just didn't want the well, I mean the light source would render fine even with a smaller like sample pixel size. Okay, while the clock is ticking, let's continue a bit. Yeah, we can also make a sphere light. Basically, yeah, we just need to make the sphere object into a light source. It's getting slower, but it's fine. Yeah. The next part, more axis aligned rectangles. Wow. Gonna do that. Okay, this part is slow, but I don't want to get to the next part yet. I'm not sure how this would turn out. Yes, that's not sure if I should talk about random things. Well, here's something that may be funny. Like last week I bought a bag of chips, like 200 grams I think. It's a lot of chips because I expected I would need some snacks at some point. I was like eating like 15 pieces of chips every time I kind of need them. And for some reason now I'm only like halfway down that bag, and the chips already, I feel like I should eat them like very soon. It's already been like more than 7 days since I opened them, but I'm like how could there be like so many chips in one bag? I never realized that before. I'm not a very big like chips eater, so yeah, next time I'm definitely not buying the bag of chips that's like more than 200 grams. Actually, 200 grams is not a lot. Like, it doesn't feel like a lot. I don't know. It's like I can eat maybe 100 grams of meat every meal, like easily, I think. At least like not too hard, but for the chips it's just... I think I'm eating like 20 grams every meal and it's super hard already. No, I'm not eating... I'm like trying to figure out a way to deal with them right now, so... Like, I don't eat rice, I don't eat bread, I don't eat pasta for meals, I'm just eating like some chips for the meal. But yeah, this... I bet myself I'm not going to buy that again. Okay, so this part is... Oh wait, what's happening? Yes. Okay, so the picture looks good. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, that might be funny, might not be funny, but... okay. I thought it would be like every time I eat some chips, since I eat it like pretty much like every day, like as a snack, it would be like easily I can finish like a bag or like maybe even more than a bag every week. But it turns out no, I probably can't if I don't eat them for my meals, I probably could only like finish a bag of chips in like half a month or 3 weeks. So, okay, I'm not going to do that again, I think. More axis aligned rectangles. That's how the other two axes and the famous. Okay, so we need to be able to make rectangles along the other two axes. Well, they're just like copy and pasting the previous decorations and just like change some. Wait, where should that be? Why would you make it into? Oh, okay. You kind of remake the whole thing. That makes sense. But you also need to re-implement the hit function. Yes, I was wondering where the hit function go. And then we need to create an empty Cornell box. Okay, apparently this is the box that's for some reason. Okay, I only thought of like an Italian flag when I saw that, but okay, this is something that's useful here. The main CC should have another object, and it has red, white, green, and a light source. Our last case here is the new Cornell box. Okay, let's try to make this. This image is very noisy because the light is small. Okay, and also I'm not sure if 200 is the right parameter here. If it's not, I'm going to turn it down. Oh wait. Ray tracing one, aspect ratio, image width. Oh, okay. Once again they like redefine everything. Oh, I'm just going to make them like not constant. I don't want to slash out this because we probably need them later. I mean, we didn't modify it anywhere else anyway. So. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. See how fast this is. Nope, that's too slow. That would definitely take like more than 10 minutes to render it. 200. Well, how many did it? Oh, wow, they're still doing 200. I kind of wonder what kind of computer they have, but let's do 50. I think 50 is going to be fine. If it's like 4 times faster. Oh, did I close the? Okay. I didn't want to close that comment title. Okay, so this is no, not really. It's going to get slower and slower, so I don't think this is a good idea. Like now, if it's this slow at 500, then it's going to be bad. Let's see. I feel like 20 is too low, but I'm feeling like even 20 wouldn't be fast. Yes, even 20 is not fast. I'm going to continue reading because this part doesn't prevent me from modifying any of the code. The Cornell box usually has 2 blocks in it. They are rotated relative to the walls. Let me see the picture first. Oh, okay, there's two blocks. Yes. First, let's make an axis-aligned block primitive that holds 6 rectangles. Oh, okay, this is how you build like a box using like 6 rectangles. Okay, it's a bit different than what I thought. I thought they were going to do some kind of, well, I guess you cannot just make a 3D object, so you have to build it like some like polygon kind of way. So we have this rectangle bounding box, and this box is a hitable object that only takes 2 points. I thought it needed more points than that. I don't know how you can make it using only 2 points.
Remember all the things we wanted. Now all the memories they're haunted.
Oh yes, because you only need. Oh yes, you only need 2 points because you only need 2 points to define. Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is basically like generating the 6th side of the well, this is not the box object. It's very clever that they just do it using 2 points and do 6 sides as a polygon. I imagine you could do this kind of thing with a lot of polygons that well, if you need more points, you would just add them, and like as long as it's a polygon, you can still do it. Yes. Oh, it's going to get a lot harder, I think, but for like box, it's pretty intuitive. In the beginning, we need to add the new file we had, and what kind of object we're adding here? Are we adding the thing into the world or into what? Oh, okay, into the kernel box. Okay, I was being like really confused what kind of object it is. Well, if this it finished. That's good. If it didn't finish, I think I'm forced to like tune down a lot of things now. Okay, yeah, it doesn't look good because the sample pixel count is too low, but we kind of get what it's doing. I don't want to render the no, I have to render the new thing because it's so much different. I think it's just I feel like it's getting even slower. Yeah, it's getting even slower. Let's wait a bit more. Now that we have boxes, we need to rotate them a bit to have them match the real kernel box. Oh my god, what is the real kernel box? Let me just search what is the real. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, we need to rotate them. I wonder what kind of computer can. Well, not like what kind of computer. It's probably a lot optimized than what we did. So yeah, I imagine you can do this like very easy at like any like Unity or Unreal. It would be easy. It's just not easy here because our code is not optimized at all, and C++ is C++ is good, but we're not doing it through the right platform. This is usually done with an instance. An instance is a geometric primitive that has been moved or rotated somehow. This is especially easy in ray tracing because we don't move anything. Instead, we move the rays in the opposite direction. Oh, we move the rays in opposite direction. For example, consider translation. We could take the pink box as the origin and add 2 to all its x components. Or leave the box where it is, but in its heterodyne subtract 2. Wow. I think this is really a new concept for me, and somehow it's... I kind of wonder why ray tracing slows things down then, because I feel like if you do this for almost every object, you can speed everything up. You pretty much don't store any like extra parameters. You just need to keep track of what the rays are doing. But I mean, let's do it first. The hitable objects can have a member called called translate, and wait, what's oh, it has been a long time since we modified that file. Hitable. Why do we put it in the the original hitable? Oh, okay, because the translation is not universal. It is geared towards individual objects, so you can't do it for the list. Because we did a lot of things in the list. Rotation isn't quite easy. Well, I think rotation is never easy, especially you go into this coordinates. Okay. First, let's rotate by theta around the z-axis, and then we do the. Okay, I'm not going to read this because this is the part that makes everyone super confused. It's a lot of trick, so I'm not going to do it. Well, we basically just believe that trigonometry is going to get you there, but I don't want to go into the details. The rotation, yeah, let's just believe that it can do it. And the constructor, rotate y. A lot more computation here. And the hit function is also changed. The above rotate y is basically just calculation, like nothing else. So I'm not going through that, and this is great. Well, basically this is a part that I don't want to enjoy, or I think it would be enough to just take the code as it is. And we are changing the hitable objects to be the boxes after they rotated. So we first rotate them and then we add them. Okay, let's see how we do here. We finished. Okay, although it looks like super blurry, the picture is still alright. And let's do the new scene. Oh, I doubt we can even see the difference because they're so blurry. Volumes. The fog looks very cute, but okay. We need to add some like smoke, fog, mist kind of textures into it. These are called like volumes or participating media. I don't know what that is. Another feature is like a dense fog inside the object called like subsurface scattering. Well, basically this is very complicated, but there's one cute technique to make it a random surface. Yes, a random surface sounds like the thing to do here. The bunch of smokes can be replaced with a surface that probabilistically might or might not be there at every point. Okay, that's not the definition of surface I have in mind, but let's go along with it. First, let's start with a volume of constant density. A ray going through there can either scatter or it can make it all the way, like like a light fog. As it passes through the volume, it may scatter at any point. The denser the volume, the more likely that is. Okay, C is proportional to the optical density. I don't even know how that's calculated. So if you go through all the differential equations, no wonder I don't know how that's calculated. I don't know about that. For a random number, you get a distance where the scattering occurs. If that distance is outside the volume, then there's no hit, it just goes through. Otherwise, this is a hitable. Well, since it's some different equations, I probably wouldn't explain it. I don't know. I don't want to pretend that I know it. Yeah, so if we do it like here, the constant medium, I'm not going to try to explain it. Basically, the hit part and the bounding box are not very different, but this like boundary and medium, and also the density, I cannot explain it well. I cannot explain it at all, I think. Let's change the material class also. This is another one called isotropic class. I feel like I should know what isotropic means in this context, but I don't. My understanding of this word is also doesn't make sense. So it also has a scatter function, and the scatter function is random. The hit function is... Oh, I kind of feel bad that I had to skip this part, but I really don't understand enough. Yeah, this part is similar, the boundary and hit is similar, and the ray length is also fine. I'm going to do this one last part for ray tracing today and then stop, because the previous part I cannot explain, and also I feel like we've done like enough for today. Oh, actually we only have a testing thing for tomorrow. Let's stop here then. We'll do the last part and the testing tomorrow. I'll just make sure this can compile. No, it probably cannot compile, so... Okay, I'm not going to try it, I'm just going to show the one last page that we had before. Okay, it's too blurry to really see what's going on, but we made it. And let's play some other game. And also pause music. That's enough, like really sad music for today. So, not for broadcast. I hope the autosave is not at a bad place.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines.
Continue. I also want to change the screen capture to only the game. Okay. We're going to some more plots. This is basically like Papers, Please, but you are at a different position, but even worse. Okay, you get to the theater slightly early and Sam's already there waiting. Okay, I'm a bit surprised that we still have the money to do this. I thought we were like basically broke. Yeah. The tickets arrived. With a type thank you from Chris, you'll get your passport back. I doubt that. I don't think we are getting the passport back until the end of the game, I think. Yeah. The show isn't to your taste. The pretentious opera and angry you know for a fact that Chris doesn't sing either. Well, I guess that happens to all the operas that you see. So, okay. Just have some free food. When the show finally ends, you stand in the line to get your coat, and the couple in front of you is talking about the relocation of people who couldn't pay their new tax bill. It sounds awful. Yeah, that's why this is like Papers, Please, but worse. Yep, we both think of him, but we would never get our passport back. That's like really definite, I think. I mean, when I give us the passport, I totally understood that the game is never going to give it back. Just, Like this kind of plot never works. Okay, so Sam heads upstairs to shower and our son. Oh, okay, he's at a friend's. Oh, it says. I feel like I want to get him because. Yeah. Let's get him. I want to know what's happening because I think I really feel like something bad would happen. Let's try. By the time you reach. Okay. Okay, I was just too worried. I shouldn't do it. Yeah, I was just worried about the passport thing and all of this. I'm not sure, like, if the okay, yeah, I think I worried too much. I thought the government is going to like take our take ourselves for like some kind of inspection or anything. But yeah, what was that about? Okay, yeah, that I think it's really my fault. So yeah, it's really my fault. And we just don't tell them about this. Okay. Here comes the hard part that I have no idea what I'm doing. I think I was randomly. Oh, okay. It's not there yet. Okay, we need to pay all the bills and. This is your second reminder. Please submit your passport. We can never get our passport. It's okay. We will never have it. Well, yeah, I really hope it's safe, but I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have the passport back. A tight Christmas. We're still in the like worrying debt. I'm not sure how we could pay for all these things anyway. So, sitting at the table now. Aside from you is Chris's empty seat. Yeah, he's probably somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, let's just ask, are you having a nice Christmas, Grandma? Mom smells sporty, and yes. Pets. Oh, okay. I think my mom is also not doing very well, but I mean, it's a family Christmas. At least, okay, let's make a toast. I feel like no one's really happy, but just pretend it's like like a happy Christmas dinner. Yeah. What's happening with our daughter? Okay. I wish I could laugh, but I feel like I cannot. I think no one is having. I probably cannot just. Yeah, I want to ask how much are we talking about? Just a few hundred. This is a great opportunity. Okay, my wife already promised. Why? Okay, why? Like, why don't people talk about things before they kind of promise things to each other? I guess that's how people do things. So anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, but that's I'll make it work somehow. But I think I'm going to sell my soul to the government to pay for it. That's what I'm worried about. I want to mean it, but I don't know how I could fulfill the promise. I feel very lucky, really. Well, that's why these kind of games are always really hard. Like you can never make everything work. Why does the zip on the damn case never goes? It's your anniversary. Well, not that poor. I feel current wealth what is money. Okay, I know how we're doing right now. No kids, no work, also no money, but I guess we're still taking the holiday. I'm calling to inform. Oh, we need to work. I really hate working. It's because I'm doing pretty bad, I think. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tension between our nation and foreign powers. I will expect tomorrow's attendance. Life is already hard enough. I kind of wondering why I'm playing the really hard games right now, but yeah, I try to make the hard choices. Yes, I need to work. Okay, at least my wife is understanding. Otherwise, I would feel really bad. I just don't want to cause any relationships before this. That is I don't know, not the role playing I'm doing here. It's like me. I feel really bad. Do you find yourself the active member? Okay, my son is joining something that can be dangerous, I think. So you won't have to do anything. I still want to sign it. The problem is I think my son is going to get me into trouble. Wow. I'm okay. If it were me, I would do this. So let's do it. It cannot be a good thing. I'm pretty sure this organization is not doing what the government wants to do. I think. Free ticket at work. Give them. Some guys at work give them to me. They can't go. Free tickets are free tickets. James is right. This guy is also very anti-government. I don't even understand. Like everyone is going to this anti-government assemblies, and I'm like practically working for the like government speakers. It's well. I mean, my wife is unsure, so I don't want to go. It's just too dangerous, I think. Oh, okay. My wife doesn't want to go either. That's good. Because I really don't want to do this. Why are we not working? I feel like we should work. If we don't work, how are we going to get more money? I don't understand. Yeah, basically we do not have any work opportunities. What's happening? The profitable partnership. After a particular long day at work, you come home to find the posts sorted into piles. Respond immediately. That's probably the passport. Okay, I don't even know what that is. The government is just trying to take our money, I'm pretty sure. In one of the three... Oh my god. Like, I know like none of them can be good. Please no Tory turns or. Eye of the Beholder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that none of them is good. But let's just do 2 or 3 because I think the first one I just saw really bad, a really bad like advertisement. So let's do the second and see. We'll get a review. I really don't understand why we never get to watch, but yeah, just how much influence could you have? Are we not even working? Like, did I play a wrong version of the game? I kind of wonder. Or this game is just kind of, oh, okay, this is it, I think. We have actually a lot more plots than we have like really like playing. Yeah, I'm pretty much like really working right now. I hate every day I'm working.
Your boss. While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it.
No surprise.
It's not a free choice for the other 2. So read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My god, that weather looks nasty.
Yeah, this is really a fancier paper piece and it's not even better. What? Oh, they already stand by. Wait, what am I doing? I still need to get the advertisement. Elegant new skin cream. I'm never playing the skin cream. That advertisement is like really bad. I don't like it. Subscribe weekly. Okay, let's do this. What? Check. Oh, okay. I didn't turn on the power. Turn on this.
I'm Megan Wolf. Our main story tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol tonight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
No. That's me. Yeah. No, I cannot do this.
I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti.
What? No, I haven't.
Or an act of frustration by
a sorry.
disorganized group of those who will never.
It's really my fault that I wasn't really ready yet.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now.
Yeah, it's my fault.
Forsborg
What am I doing?
Horsford and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft,
What?
the team seem likely to attempt.
I feel like I skipped some kind of tutorial. I don't know. I don't even understand why this kind of forcefully make me play this.
Bloodbath avoided. As the last Mr. Snuggle.
But I mean, we're already live, so.
We ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr. Snugglehugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse
Oh, okay. I was missing the first part. I get it.
Julia Salisbury, who mobilized numerous government resources to recall the product immediately after the first blindings, said today that the new advance mark, which must be earned by all new products, will be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Table for 2. Johnny Hansleaves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime
I don't even remember where I put the
Tina Tiny
mandatory
Hands last year in a
advertisement.
wrestling
Probably
ring
one.
made entirely of cake.
Is this one celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster
Oh,
behind
sorry,
them,
I forgot to
Remington's
switch
Fist
to
CEO Sophia
this one.
Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the market buzzing.
I'm
with
really not
interest.
good at this
This
game.
groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today, though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO can fulfill her promises.
When only a Flard will do, you need the Flardmaster 5000. That's the slogan accompanying the announcement that has rocked the construction industry this morning. The breakthrough device for aiding in installation is sure to change the way we see the humble Flard.
With that exclusive Prime Ministerial interview.
Oh wait, I
And our
probably should.
very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
Oh, okay, I need
You
to
will want to
switch
miss a
to
second of
number
tonight's
4.
National Nightly News.
Okay, so when are we playing the advertisement? I'm like getting a bit confused about where the program is going. Well, apparently they made a new. What? There's still like 4 minutes left? Wait, this program still have 4 minutes left?
But
Oh.
first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Mick.
Oh, sorry.
Democratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan.
Oh, I'm
here
going
in
to
Robert
censor things, I
Hattings
think.
to talk to
Oh, I
Robert
didn't
and
turn off the
Penelope Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're
There's
not
only one
settling
screen
at
for me
all.
to choose
Our
here.
neighbours are
I
white.
cannot.
Simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much smacking.
Okay.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she still hasn't quite recovered, Robin.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She really struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little gaddis spatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room
Okay.
in the same bloody place. Imagine that, having everyone's grub in one room. What room, Robin?
This part is
So
basically
what
just
would you
censor
say to the people
censor
that feel
their
that your family has had it far too
censor
easy
some
for
stuff
far too long,
and
and
no
that
need
these
to switch around the
redistributions are
screens.
both
That's good.
fair and
I think I'm a lot better at censoring than at like switching the full screens.
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right whatty question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him. Daddy tried to shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods. Oh, that's probably my last happy memory, Robin. That's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel. We wage war on our revolting rulers with righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for redress is to divest our breasts and undress benches. Protest!
Okay. I don't even.
Daddy! Daddy, it's
Daddy!
Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news. Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Yeah. For some reason, I just switched back to this because I don't want to.
Who's this?
I shouldn't do it. I should let them do it. I feel like this is a lot more censoring than anything else. Okay, I probably didn't understand the point
And
then.
forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be fucking well heard, that's all.
Language, Penelope.
I mean, apparently they'd rather see this, so I.
To realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Yes, we bloody well will. Stuff and pickpocket.
Are you okay?
Shut up and get your
Well, Jeremy, Megan, as this embryonic protest movement takes one in the top ring, it's back here in the studio. I'm Robin Short, struggling surreptitiously in moderate hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Let's
Can we get some cappuccino?
I've got it! Oh, Wenty, does this hurt?
But can a naked protest movement ever really catch on. It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, John, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes,
We can still save it.
Who's gonna run around naked?
Or like,
around?
hopefully we can still save it.
Not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages. We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm busting.
Oh. She's funny.
Are you scared
Yes,
of
I
the
know.
long decline in your
It's
life?
very easy.
Oh, okay. We didn't do well in this.
Why is
I
it
really
raining
don't
like
understand
that?
what people want to see. So
Reality. Well, it doesn't have to be that way.
Alex, Boson, we're getting
What?
reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 PM for God's sake.
what?
No one
Like,
wants to see
I feel like people want to see it. The problem is I try not to broadcast it on the segment grade D. That's because I didn't understand what you want to see. I feel like.
At the end of your stay, you'll pass on
Oh, I feel like I want to replay it. This just doesn't look good.
and luxury. Isn't that what we all deserve at the end of a life well lived?
Yeah, I want to replay this. This is just like really. I mean, pretty much I'm not good at any of the part that this game like require me to be good at. So yeah.
I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films
Yeah,
from the
that's
government,
just
and
from
it's
that.
mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other two, so read those tape labels carefully. But make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second
Oh, we need to
break.
turn on
Right,
all the
that's the
powers.
lot. Have a great show. Total pimp. My God, that weather looks nasty.
Oh, how's it going with Steve?
Why are all men such pricks?
That one, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his...
Okay, we have 20 seconds.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary...
Let's
friend
try to
over
play this one better.
you?
I don't know why I talk to you.
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality...
And also this segment is so long.
It's
Like,
going in 5, 4, 3...
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Dawson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what would that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg and Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
LaBeouf avoided. As the last Mr. Snugglehugs is found and destroyed, we ask, how could we have been so blind?
Fortunately, this station wisely chose not to advertise Mr.
Oh yeah, we
Snugglehugs,
didn't
and
do
the
the
subsequent
advertisements.
disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only 7 children were horribly injured by the lethal toy. How much worse could it have been? Thankfully, we'll never know.
Julia Salisbury, who mobilised numerous government resources to recall the product immediately after the first blindings, said today that the new advance mark, which must be earned by all new products, would be a 100% ironclad guarantee of safety and quality.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamour were spotted having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year, and this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands last year in a wrestling ring made entirely of cake?
Is this once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sport?
And onwards and upwards. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product came as quite a shock when it was revealed earlier today, though its critics are skeptical.
Well, I think we're doing better than last time, because I'm not sure how
When
much
only a
better.
Flard will do, you need the Flardmaster 5000. That's the slogan accompanying the announcement that has rocked the construction industry this morning. The breakthrough device for aiding in installation is sure to change the way we see the humble Flard.
With that exclusive Prime Ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
Nash.
Okay. I wonder how to get a like A again, because last time it was D, but I
First
don't.
tonight. While Advance is certainly proving popular with the majority of the country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
Thanks, Megan. I'm here in moderate
Okay,
Hamptons to
I'm
talk
doing
to
the sensor
Wentworth
again.
and Penelope Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me. After Advance.
Yeah, I'm going to do the
passed
sensor
the
by
Wealth
like
Act on their
turning
first day in office.
it down.
Tell
so.
me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are whitewatters.
It's simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much...
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she
I know we
hasn't
don't
found
have to
another.
go anywhere else.
My goodness, that must have been
So-
quite a shock.
She really struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little... has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room in the same bloody place. Imagine that, having all one's grub in one room. One room, Robin.
So what would you say to the people that feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just?
I hardly think we've had it easy for... Only one of our swimming pools was even heated.
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right bloody question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him. Yes, I remember. Daddy tried to shoot him in the off into the woods.
Oh, good times.
Yeah, that's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
Tragic. But what can you do?
I don't even know what to say about this.
Rise and rebel. We wage war on our revolting rulers with righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for redress is to divest our breasts in an undressed bare chest protest.
Oh, what's that?
Daddy! Daddy, it's
Daddy!
something!
Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Right, you Tilly! Get the dog!
Tilly's our mummy. She's proper cracked off too.
Well, at least...
Okay, apparently people just want to watch this. There's no way for me to do anything about it.
Bentley, glad to meet you. See, the protest has started already. Nice sharp work, boy.
Thanks, Daddy.
He gets that from me, you know.
And forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be heard, that's all.
Oh, language, Penelope. We are nude, not rude.
Sorry, Daddy.
We want the world to realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Yes, we bloody well will. Stuff and piff pop.
Why are they not silencing this part?
Hey, Daddy, how could you?
Well, shut up and get your
Well, Jeremy, Megan, as this may take one it's back here in the
Get the
studio.
dog.
I'm Robin Short, Startling surreptitiously in moderate hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Well, that's certainly a story we want to be keeping an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough shaft work to last me a lifetime.
I'm sure you have. But can a naked protest movement ever really catch on? It doesn't seem like the way we do
Okay,
things
we only
in
have
this country.
24 seconds left.
This country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously, who's going to run around naked in our weather?
Well, hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
Yeah, let's play the advertisement. Oh my god.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm busting.
Oh. She's funny.
Yes, I know. I think it's very endearing.
She wants your job.
She's welcome to it. Why is it raining on my
Alex,
desk?
Bozeman, we're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
Okay, I think there's no autosave here. The problem is I have to continue. I mean, we got A+, so it's really good. I didn't expect this to be A+. I thought you have to go all the way here. But anyway. Oh, that's just... Well, first, it's very stressful. And second, it's just, I feel like we're doing a lot of work without getting any reward. We're still like so poor and so broke.
What's that supposed to mean? I didn't write it, Jeremy.
That's all right, fine. Jenny, there's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just got to drip again. I've never fixed it.
Why do we have to do 3 segments?
Good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
That's right, Megan. You join me live here for the final of the first annual
Oh,
Sports Board
please.
Championship.
I know something's
It's been a
going
hotly
to
contested
happen.
competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Eddie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi Hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
I don't know what they're doing, but anyway.
Still going on. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
D-Robe.
Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid.
I don't even know who is talking right now.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball.
Oh, it's a good thing that they don't swear.
Not a bad shot there from Harris. Back to Striker.
What? I can't even...
Right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs.
I
not bad if you ask me.
don't even know what kind of thing we're supposed to watch. I'm just going to change it randomly because I really have no idea what the what kind of thing is going on. So.
Football. Move back. I'd say that's fair, but what do I know?
Oh, okay. Not a very good one here. I just need to really keep track of like what's happening around the...
Of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends.
Okay, I think I catched. I got
and of course
some
now they go back
places.
to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
second round, double. Harris.
Wait, who is going first? Who's going first?
Some sort of streak on the pitch. Apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arms.
Okay, I have to.
Try and ignore all of that security. I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we.
I really cannot make it like.
We're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore. And women's body. Yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harry's absolutely determined to close
What
that
are
massive
they
gap.
doing? I'm like totally. Well, I think I did my best to broadcast that, but I.
Ever. Harris. And was that the fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the heats. What a brilliant move. Back to striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course...
Why is it like 6 minutes left? I'm totally dying. I don't know where to look, I don't know what to hear, and also I'm like quite lost from the
Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We're going for we'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face, security's on it, and the bucket has been knocked over!
I'm really trying.
Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really
I really can't do it.
And out of there, hopefully taken away.
But I mean, the real game is not a lot better than this. I pretty much got get lost like everywhere in the real game anyway. So.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on there. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. I'm all right, ladies. Tommy Harris.
Oh, please.
And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because, of course, if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket. Back to striker.
Okay, this part is relatively uneventful.
And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but, of course, perhaps... And yes, Harris has countered with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course, we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, here we go. Tommy Harris. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact. Caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this.
Okay, I'm doing this again.
Sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much I can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because
I mean, I don't think the 4 screens can even carry on.
Nonsense is going on here. Yes.
And also, I don't hear the.
Yes, very good. Take them away.
I don't hear the sensor thing because I didn't.
Bloody wasters, absolute wasters. Oh, jog on!
is the mime round.
It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round.
Oh, okay,
and of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime
Why is it
round.
still 2
Would you
minutes?
believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point. Really high-level play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Hold.
Well, I think I'm getting better at
Getting moved
this.
back to the proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker. But she's in it to win it.
Harris's ball.
On it, like a car bonnet. Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's trying to... And the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic... There we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please.
1 minute left. We're almost done for the second segment. I can't even imagine there's still the third segment.
Of the first annual Sports Board Championship is...
Everyone!
What?
Once again, a win for everyone.
Okay, I don't know how this could happen, but anyway.
I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals. They're 6th and 7th respectively.
Okay, we are probably going to get back to the channel.
World Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon there
Good.
had an extraordinary final.
We got back to the studio.
Sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them.
You're
I'll
just
have
speaking
you
very
know.
fast. I
I
don't want
certainly
to.
wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back,
What?
I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound guy?
What? Okay. I mean, now we're playing the second advertisement.
Everything okay?
Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently.
You'll be fine. You're
Okay,
unshockable.
apparently it's just about
I'm
school,
immune
so I
to
don't
cheap
know
black
what.
I'm wearing you down.
Postman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance. The storm is laying havoc with the
Yes.
electrics. You might notice the odd spark. Nothing to worry about.
This is definitely something to worry about, but, but we can do nothing about it, I think.
Up and at 'em the next day. Anyway, our compensation package is parallel to none. Good luck. Bozeman out.
Okay, I'm not going to replay this. It's A. I think it's good enough.
So sorry about all these buckets.
Oh, the third
Seem to
segment is going to be so difficult.
Actually.
Like this kind of game is always very difficult to broadcast. Like you never know where like people are looking at and where people are like facing. I hate it.
It's a great time to be alive.
Yeah, I just.
Megan Wolf.
My, but that's a firm
Oh wait. Where does the screen
Am I
start?
here? Here with Mr. Clement on your left.
Probably one. I guess probably one.
Is your seat damp?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's fine. Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4, 3.
I didn't even see the
Welcome
advertisement.
back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in titles. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help. The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Pet. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera,
Oh,
Pet?
sorry, yes, it's camera 4 right there.
When I was 13, me mam came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. Me granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half-time.
That sounds...
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The Health Service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal,
I feel like they're just killing the old people. Like,
costs are all catered for
this
and
is
paid for by
so
the government.
This is so wrong.
Even the poorest citizen gets to pass on.
No, that's definitely not what happened.
When they choose.
And that choice is important.
No.
This is a service.
What would
only
happen
for
to
people who
like
choose
to
it.
my mother?
For people who feel they run their
Like, I feel like my
course
mother is
and
not
don't
doing
want to
so well. What
burden
would
themselves or
happen
their
like,
families
in that condition?
with a slow, long, humiliating
No, and
decline.
also like what would happen to
This microphone pack has just given me an electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it's from my asshole.
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
Yes, sorry. My apologies all.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got sacked again. Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
Jesus, a Royal face, fucker! That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine and luxury spas and gardens.
No, that's not what's going to happen.
Capable of that grandmother with a rusty twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
For fuck's sake!
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace. It's hard to believe you've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan, we're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you both so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final. And we'll see you tomorrow night.
Okay, we're finally done for this. I'm
My
like
name's
so
Jeremy
done.
Donaldson. You can have a peaceful night.
Okay, I'm like that.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah, I feel like I'm dead.
So they just...
It seems so.
I don't suppose there's any way this could be a good thing.
Well, it's my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the leak.
Okay, we did it very well, but I don't even want to. Generous bonus, we are still very poor, I guess. Oh, please, please. That's it for today. I'm like so tired and this game is just so energy consuming, so that's it. Maybe I'll play some more Elden Ring tomorrow.